Hey everybody, it's Audrey, and okay, so this is where I'm at right now. I don't think there's much change since the last time I showed you. We did get a plexiglass piece for the top, and I plan on putting like fabric or something decorative underneath there, but also nice to work on, and holes for plugs. So that was that. I'm going to work on putting all of these components for like our cable and our internet inside one of those cubbies. So I have to unhook it all, so let's hope that it goes back together correctly. And then I did buy some more boxes and stuff. And so, yeah, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed and a little unmotivated. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the space, I love it. It's just, there's so much, I have so much stuff. And I'm trying to consolidate it, I'm trying to organize it, and, you know, get it to a streamlined system that will hopefully work for both my husband and I. And we have yet to find chairs for the space, and yeah, just a lot. So I guess I'm kind of rambling and venting about being overwhelmed. I'm sure you all can relate to some extent. So yeah, so let's see how those components get put back together. Alrighty, see you soon. Okay, ta-da! It's all those components are now in there, in that bottom cubby. And we have phone, we have internet, and we have TV. So I hooked it up correctly after a few tries. Now I am going to move the computer in here so that I can kind of be done with all the cords. And I will update you then. Thanks for watching and sticking with me. Bye. Okay, so cool. Look, my computer is in the desk, and this is actually a TV that we use as the monitor. We like a big monitor, and this is going to be great because I'm going to sit on this side and I can watch YouTube videos from the computer. Sorry, I'm scooting chairs out of the way so I can show you a full view here. So basically what I did is, our computer tower is down there. It has to be. I know it's not good to be on the floor because of dust, blah, 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 but I don't have a better solution for the moment. And then on the other side, our printer is on the larger size. It's a color laser printer that my dad got us, actually. And it's a great printer. It's just large. And so this side of the desk is quite a bit deeper, so that works out well. And I don't think it'll be a problem. If it is, you know, we can figure out a different solution. I tried it on this side, but it was just too much. You couldn't sit at the computer. So then I decided that I was going to customize our wallpaper of the computer to kind of match the room. And I don't know if I'll stick with this, but I just found it and kind of going for that feel. So that is kind of what the computer looks like. Okay, stay tuned for more. Okay, it's a few hours later and it doesn't look like I've got anything done, but I have gotten some more things in bins, sorted through some stuff, put some stuff down there, and this is all kind of my sorting area. Sorting. Now I'm going to put this little thing together that I got, so that I can kind of organize the desktop area and see if that doesn't help me with some ideas. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for sticking in there and watching the progress. Hey everybody, so last night, this is kind of where I ended with things. Doesn't look much different other than more stuff is on the floor. We did take care of some of our filing things and some of Mark's paperwork that needed to be taken care of. So what I'm going to do today is recover, hopefully, and paint 2 dressers, and I will show you that will go onto this wall. They have 5 drawers each for a total of 10 drawers. They're identical, and our TV will go on it, but also it will be additional storage. So I'm going to be covering the drawers with fabric, and painting the body. And I will take you out in the garage and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so we had these dressers. One was on our porch, and the white one was in my craft room, if you remember, and it served just as storage, and on the porch it was just a piece of furniture. They actually came from Mark's parents, and I think they used them when they were kids. His mom, I think. Anyway, so they're two identical dressers, and I have a mess back here to sort through. But anyway, so two identical dressers, and then here is kind of the body, or, you know, shell of them. And I'm going to sand those down, and they're going to get a coat of the green paint. But I am sanding the drawers down and taking the knob off, sanding it so that my adhesive has something to stick to. I am not an expert on this. I am giving it a try, and you will see the good, bad, and ugly of the process, I guess. So I sanded this one, and I am going to use, sorry, I have to walk over here to get it, this tacky spray to get the fabric on there. And then I might Mod Podge over it. I'm not exactly sure. So I have my fabric cut, and I'm waiting for the iron to heat up. And I will give it a shot. So I will check back in with you as the process goes. Okay, so I have the first drawer covered, and this is bad lighting, but this is the fabric that I chose. And I just sprayed it on. There's a little thing here, but, you know, it's gonna look not homemade, but, you know, hand finished. So I'm okay with some imperfections, and I wrapped it around and staple gunned it like right under there. You can't really see, sorry. And then let me just turn it this way. Then on the inside here, it's not as neat as I would really like, so I may hot glue a ribbon, like a piece of ribbon right there, because you're not really going to see the sides of the drawer. If you open it, you're going to see the that little lip. So so far I don't think I'm gonna do Mod Podge over it. I kind of like this look, but I'm not exactly sure. So I'm going to do a couple more drawers and see how it's going. Yeah, so it's working pretty well so far. And this fabric is just from Joann's. It's just a calico print. I'm ironing each piece before I put it on. And then that's pretty much it. So, alright. And I did pick a pattern that wasn't like... wasn't stripes, and it wasn't super like linear, because lining it up would be a pain. So, alright, well, thanks for watching. Okay, so I have all the drawers covered with the fabric, and it turned out pretty good. I found that the spray adhesive worked really well. I stapled around them to give it that secure on the edges. And now I am Mod Podging them. And here's the ones I have done, and they're drying. I've done 5, so I have 5 more to go. It's not that I love Mod Podge or swear by it or anything, but I really wanted this to have a coating that would be durable, because we're going to be using it as furniture. And also, the edges of the fabric, you know, I didn't sew it, I just attached it, and so I wanted there to be some kind of sealer there, and then I'll finish off some of the edges with some ribbon and hot glue once it's all dry. So that's kind of my progress. I'm painting it on with just a paintbrush. It's going a lot faster, and I think I'll have enough. I've used about half the bottle of Mod Podge for 5 drawers, so 5 more. I'm gonna make it last because I really don't want to buy another one. So anyways, that's how I'm going along, and next we'll be sanding the actual actual body part of the dressers, and I will come back to you with that. Okay, so I have sanded the dressers down, and then I went ahead and I cleaned them out with the vacuum and a wet cloth and wiped them down from all the sawdust. And I have one coat on here now. I have the garage door closed because it's really windy and we have all these little helicopter things coming down. So I didn't want them to get into my paint. So yeah, so this is kind of where I'm at this point. I'm gonna let this dry and put definitely a second coat, if not a third. I want them to be, you know, have a nice color to them without the old colors showing through. Although I sanded them down pretty well. If anybody's curious, I use the Valspar signature paint, and the color was Fiddlehead Fern. If you remember from like the blog post, the blog post. It's coming out really bright on here, and my lighting is not great in the garage, but it's a lot softer if you look at it here closer to the natural light. Excuse me. So I really like the color and like how this is coming out. And yeah, so I will show you more progress as it comes.